section. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the.
Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on!
It's your favorite day of the week,
Monkey Tuesday!
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed this monkey morning. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Let's get it. Let's do this roll call real quick. Anwar Willis, G. McCall, Jaquila Fields, DP Vodka, KBGJ, Jeff Spark in the building. Main event Mark Harrison, Macados Mac of the South, Shogun 76, Sam Mack, Rod Neal. 27 degrees in Houston, it's snowing. Hey, guess what? It's 13 degrees here, and I'm going outside in a short sleeve shirt. Because I'm crazy like that. Whatever. Todd Swindle, Slick Time, Real Spill, Midwest Boxing Talk. Shelton, Reloaded. Man, brother, we ain't even gonna get into it. We ain't even gonna get into it. Let me take care of my brother real quick. We ain't even gonna get into it. Man. Hold on. Shelton, go to the other page so I could take care of you over there too. Big Block, where you been? Corey Joe. Main Biker. Now the 86 early in that super chat salute. He said salute Drew and salute to the mighty LDBC. Salute, fam. Stormy B-Man in the building. Salute. Mind of Mansa Musa. Salute, brother. D. Marco. J. Cool. E.S. The Queen's in the building. Rashad Livingston. It's jumping on me. Hen Dog, what's good? 704 Joe. Smash the like button. Like and share the video. Andrew 100, my brother. Salute. Let me see. Hold on. Let me do this right away. Post to my Patreon. Hold on. Oops. Sorry, y'all. think that's it. Y'all let me know. Oops, it's not it. Hold on. Yo, do me a favor, man. I do this crap every morning. Do me a favor. Somebody post my Patreon so I can pin it. I got work to do. Somebody post my Patreon so I can pin it to the top. Yeah. There's a lot to be said. There's a lot to be said. Chief Wildfire, salute. Andrew Gray, salute. There's a lot to be said. And I definitely am not going to say it on YouTube. The airwaves on YouTube don't deserve to hear it. So, yeah, I'm just going to, what I am going to do is I'm going to grape YouTube for that AdSense though. BFTB in the building, my brother, salute. I am going to grape YouTube for this AdSense money, but what I really got to say, I was sitting back thinking about it. I said, I can't say it here, and I'm not gonna. So if you want it real, raw and uncut, that's what you do. Yeah, that's what we do. Abdullah, thank you. Let me pin that. Thank you, Abdullah. Go sign up for my Patreon. That's what you do. Go sign up for, let me pin that. Go sign up for my Patreon. That's what you do. You're going to get it raw and uncut over there. YouTube has become a haven, but you know what? I'm not even going to discuss it. I'm not even going to discuss it. But at this current junction, we got to move and shake. Anthony Jones, what up? We got to move and shake. It's already the Village Brothers, salute. Now, yeah, that's what we do. Now, on to the monkey kung fu. Let me pin this. On to the monkey kung fu. All right. Oh, let me highlight this. Forgive me, y'all. I'm still using my Mac because I thought I'd be able to finish. Shauna, salute. I thought I'd be able to finish working on the computer, but when you upgrade, you got to make sure things match. You know, but certain things weren't matching, and it's all good. So I'll finish repairing it. But see, this is why it's imperative that you have backups. But you know, we here. So let's get to the smoke. It is Monkey Tuesday. Go subscribe to my Patreon. I already have a video up there as to why I feel Tank Davis is identifying and trauma bonding with his girlfriend Ryan Garcia. I stand on that. Every video I put on Patreon, Stephen X, salute. I promise you it's not meant for YouTube. Especially in this age where people are suing people, right? Now, didn't y'all tell me, you know, when I say y'all, I'm talking about the DHP haters and things of that nature. Didn't y'all say that suing is soft? I told y'all a couple of days ago, I saw something about Drake suing Kendrick Lamar. This morning, the general put out a video, and I didn't really like read the case. I just said, man, this is crazy. Battle rap, you can sue over something being said. Battle rap has made, what makes battle rap special was the rappers going head to head, saying the most outrageous stuff that they've never done. But it was a bar, it sounded great. And now, from what the general said in the video, I didn't research it at all, but what the general said, there's something in the document that says Kendrick Lamar is an anti-Semite. He accuses him of anti-Semitism in the song "They Not Like Us." And I'm like, well, so what? And then I didn't notice. It's brought to my attention that not only Drake is half black, I knew that, but one of his parents are Jewish? Huh? That's what we're doing now? This is what we're doing? So now Kendrick is in. Wow. This is what we're doing now. Let me tell you something. Fly Frequency, salute, brother. Let me tell you something. Take note of that, y'all. LVZ, no buck dancing allowed. My brother, salute. Go subscribe to my fam right there. This is why we're so protective of things we create, and we don't want any, we can't control who participates in things we create, but we're very protective of its roots and where we come from and where it comes from. That's why Fat Joe put his foot in his mouth. His mom, well, wonder what his mom thinks. Jamel, what up? See what I mean? So now you can't insult anyone's ethnicity in a bar? And mind you, I heard They're Not Like Us. It's been playing all year in 2024. I didn't hear anything, you know. I mean, so what? He accused him of being a freak and a pedo. It's a bar. So what? Is it true? But understand, people, this is why we have to protect the things that we create. We have to monitor who participates in the things we create. Because I'm telling you, 50 years from now, if we don't protect what we create, 50 years from now, they're going to tell the next generation of clowns that Eminem created rap. Or he took rap to another level and he made it better. Grandmaster Flash and Melly Mel, who's that? You understand? You understand? That's why what Fat Joe said, which was absolutely false. I don't care if you born and raised in the Bronx. I don't care if you hung around us and you N-bomb all over the place like us. Fine. New York's different. I'm out here. Nothing I could do about that. But now, when he watches the documentary, he gets a little offended saying, no, it's 50-50. The Puerto Ricans create. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. One round with George, my brother, salute. There you go. The message. I promise y'all, I'm going to do a panel about hip hop. I ain't going to tell you I'm going to have on the panel. Well, y'all know, I know Melly Mel personally. I'm going to have him on the panel. But I ain't going to tell y'all who else I'm going to have on there. Joe's wrong. But this is what I'm saying. We got to protect what we do invent. Because this is called theft. And don't take credit for shit that we create. Get out of here with that. Stop. I don't care who you are. He lost all points when he said that. I said, come on, Joe. I've shared the same spaces with him. I can't say I know him personally, but I've been in the same spaces with him. And I never got that from, but I wasn't around him 24/7. And then when he did that, then I started hearing stories about people that were around him. Well, you know, I was around him one day and he said this, and that. I'm like, ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Village Brother, I'm going to holler at Glasses. This is why you don't let people around. Now, I don't know if this is Drake's idea or this is his lawyers in his ear saying, yo, let us do this, let us do this. But what are you hoping to accomplish? You sue him for $1 million and you win. Now what? Do y'all understand this is going to change the landscape? This right here. Because Drake ain't saying, yo, stop this. Your feelings are hurt. And for what? Rap? You obliterated Meek Mills. That was just hip hop. Remember Back to Back? That was hip hop. So now every battle rapper, when you say something crazy about them and it hurts their feelings or it can hurt their, I don't know, their image. Now you can accuse someone of being racist and anti-Semite. And this is what you have. This is what happens when you let people infiltrate our culture. This right here. You see? You're seeing it. Y'all understand why I use the term quit acting light skin? Do you see this now? Don't take my word for it, bro. Quit acting light skin. Right now, today, Drake should be like, y'all just goofing around. Drop the suit. Because lawsuits is corny, right? Now let me bring it back to boxing, man. But this is why we have to be protective of things we create and who we allow to participate. This is why. Quit acting light skin. Now, on to this light-skinned monkey. Tank, with the smoke in his mouth. I'm staying on this, y'all. Make American boxing great again? Let me ask y'all a question. When was the last time American boxing was great? Y'all tell me. What y'all gonna Cameron, salute, Queen. Let me know your age right now. Tell me when American boxing was great again. Y'all let me know. George is in here. I know exactly where he's gonna go. I know Stormy, I know exactly where he's gonna go. And so on and so forth. But y'all tell me when American boxing was great. My brother, LVZ, no buck dancing. In that super chat, salute, brother. He says, Eazy-E and NWA sued Ice Cube for no Vaseline. Drake needs to be excommunicated. There are so many diss tracks. I mean, they were complete, like the Eazy-E and NWA, those were low blows because they knew each other personally. There was a bunch. Did LL Cool J and Kool Moe Dee sue each other? I can go on and on and on. Did Cannabis sue Eminem? No, you handle that in the booth. Handle that in the booth. Drake he's making history right now for the wrong reason. This is, oh my gosh, this is where we at. Certain people shouldn't be allowed in our community, man. This kid infiltrated. I don't even know if he writes all of that stuff. He's running around singing and rapping. If you're into that sort of thing, then fine. I was never a fan of his. This era of hip hop, I'm not into it. You know what I mean? And all my favorite rappers are my age. So you allow these cats in here, and this is becoming the new norm. I'm telling you, somewhere down the road, you're gonna see it again. Somebody gonna sue somebody. But just remember, y'all said suing is soft, right? Remember when I said you don't have to lift a finger. All you gotta do is just sit and wait. And who would have thought, not only in boxing, but in the music industry, someone is getting sued. And of all things, being accused of being anti-Semite. Anti-Semitism in hip hop. You're being accused. Get out of our culture. Stop trying to set new standards. We don't need you. Get out of here. We wouldn't be talking about you if you wouldn't even be thinking we'd be talking about you if you wasn't around. We don't go to what you create and try to set new standards. That's not Drake's idea. That's his legal team, and he's not telling them to stop. So he's guilty. You know who's responsible for most rappers' sales? Two people. Women and white people. I'm not saying black people don't buy stuff. I'm just saying that, you know, we're there, but majority women and white people because they love our culture. That's just real. Women decide what looks cute on men. Women decide who's handsome. And white people love our culture, and that's fine. But when you have executives that understood publishing and stuff, and they sign rappers and singers, and they have hit records, but some guy named Schwartz owns the publishing, that's a problem. Did y'all know that Michael Jackson owned the Beatles publishing? Y'all really think MJ died from natural causes? Same thing with Prince. You think that man died of natural causes? Y'all go ahead and believe that. Bill Cosby is about to buy NBC. All of a sudden, a slew of women talking about he drugged me back in 1968. Huh? Huh? All right, y'all go ahead. And this is why we got to be protective about who we let around us, who we let come into the things we create. Because somewhere down the road, there's going to be a problem. Y'all will never know how serious this is with this Drake nonsense. This is a bad standard. But meanwhile, a guy like Devin Haney is suing this racist cheater, Ryan Garcia. Right? Who got all kinds of things worried about him. And I still got niggas running around saying, no, I don't care. I'm pro Ryan. Like fat ass DJ Academics. Dude, Academics, you got Saucy Santana problems. That dude said he was gonna put them paws on you and then put that penis in you. That's what he said. And you cried saying, I can't retaliate because I'll get canceled. No, that man said he'd grape you, bro. Or for general principle, you're supposed to stop what you're doing, go to where he's at, and handle your business. But maybe handling your business would be X-rated, and it wouldn't be for us to know, because I see that in you too. In no universe, you'll let a girl in your house steal what, over $250,000 in cash and give it to the next man, and you accept her back. You have nothing to say about DHP. You's a fat simp with some talent, and somehow you fell through the cracks. And now you're making a ton of money, and you surround yourself with people that are about that life, but you're not. What does your father have to say about you allowing a woman to steal all that bread from you and you accepting her back? What did your father have to say? I don't want to hear what your mother had to say. You got women raising kids right now, raising little boys that are on record saying, I'm gonna teach my son to cash at pretty girls. Have y'all seen that? That's why you stay in your son's life. And when your son gets a certain age, you own it. Look, son, you were a mistake, but you're here and I love you. And I love you enough not to leave you in a care of your stupid mother, because she was a mistake. She was what we called a pop. My pullout game was horrible and I made you, but you're a king because you're in my image. And your mother's an idiot. And I was an idiot. But I'm here, son. You do not cash at pretty girls because they're pretty. Because that's how your mama got me. Don't be me. That's the lesson. Quit acting light skinned. Get out. Stupid. Young Abel in that super chat, he says Drake's career is over, straight to the trash. It never began with me. I never trusted him. You heard what I just said, right? Trust. I said, who's this dude coming on the mic screaming? I'm like, he's annoying, but whatever. He's annoying, but whatever. Then someone sent me a clip of him. He do some acting, and he played some gay dude in a film, and I said, look, okay, he's acting. All right. But this super thug, when he start rhyming and battling, I'm like, okay. Y'all accept this sort of thing. That's cool. And it took a while, but now he's suing over something he body bagged Meek Mill from Philly, right? I said, all right, that's hip hop. Cool. Now, Kendrick Lamar body bagged him, right? Killed him, then stepped on the grave, then took a dump on it, then went and got a set of pit bulls, took a dump on it, and has the whole world with a straight anthem talking about they not like us. And now he's suing. Drake playing half-breed Drake playing half-breed cards, suing for the N-word. Hey, bro. Main biker saluting that super chat. Hey, bro, look, man. Key of life, salute. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. KG, my brother, salute. That's a deep hole. But I'll be laughing. I will be laughing at that lawsuit. And I would want to see every white lawyer justify their clients for using the N-word. I'll be sitting here with my arms folded. I'll be sitting here with my arms folded. I'm like, yeah, this is interesting. This is interesting. Y'all ever knew that one white person? Man, why are you so mad? Why can't I say it? You know what I always said? Why the F do you want to say it? Huh? And then watch their face after you ask, why you want to say it? Why do you want to say it? Tell me why you want to say it. Tell me why. You want to be part of the in crowd? Okay. Tell me why you want to say it. And I want to be around your peers and your parents while you say it. And I want to look at your parents' face when they hear you N-bombing all over the place. Yeah, main biker. Yeah, they let me tell you something. They're called double agents. When you get them that do things like that, they're called double agents. And they show you who they are. And I know what goes on that island, brother. I know black Puerto Ricans. I know what goes on in that island. I know exactly what goes on in that island. So your homegirl was never really your homegirl. She talking about she tired of thinking that black people invented everything. Well, tell me what they didn't invent. You should have asked her, what didn't we invent? And run down the list. You know what we didn't invent? Merengue. But you know what y'all didn't invent? The congas. Because that came from Africa. Stupid. Stupid. You take advantage of black inventions every day. And she can't stand it. Every day's Black History Month. But you know what? They give us the shortest month of the year, do they not? Exactly, BFTB. We didn't invent racism. The world did that. The world did that. There's a town in Mexico. I played it on here. That's black Mexicans. They do exist. There was a little kid running around looking like a short King Kong Ortiz. Nappy hair and all that. I said, what's that? They're Mexican? Cut it out, man. Now, if we try and cancel Drake, it'll be impossible. You know why? First of all, women are off code. Second of all, try telling a young sister, stop supporting Drake over this because there's a bigger picture here. She ain't gonna listen to you. She'll be at the next concert. Try telling a black woman to disown and not support a dude that she think is good looking. Go ahead, I dare you. Ain't gonna work out. Y'all better subscribe to my Patreon, because I'm keeping it light over here. I don't listen to Drake. I can't cancel him because I never subscribed to him, so I can't cancel him. I'm just looking like, oh, look. I see your true colors shining through. Yeah, there you go. The real OG Mr. March, salute. See? See what happens when you let dudes like that in? Oh, we didn't know he was like that. Well, you know now. And if y'all don't say anything, every rapper needs to be talking about this. Sister Cameron Field says, wish I could argue that, Drew, but unfortunately some black women are that shallow. I'm telling you, and I wouldn't be saying it if I haven't seen it. Y'all heard me say, talking to some of these, not even dealing with, blocking these AJ fans and listening and looking at these Tank fans. I've asked y'all, wait, what is it? Tank is okay, but I can't gauge him because he got a bunch of contemporaries running around. He hasn't fought them. So what is y'all, why do y'all like him so much? What is it? What is it? And then you hear crickets. You know why? Because these grown-ass men are infatuated with a look. They have become women. When I compared these AJ fans and these Tank fans to the little girls when I was in 5th and 6th grade, when I had the Right On magazine, y'all remember Right On magazine? The girls would run to me and they would want the Bobby Brown poster, the New Edition poster, the I'll Be Sure poster. I'd give it to them. Why? What the hell would I want with the New Edition poster? I'm a male. Here, take it. I don't care. Ah! And they screaming and hollering for, oh, that's my baby. Don't you dare say anything bad about Ralph Tresman. Damon, what up? Don't you dare say anything bad about I'll Be Sure with his unibrow. Shout out to Mount Vernon. He's from up here. Shout out to Heavy D. He's from up here. Mount Vernon is not far from me, where I live. Mel, what up? See what I mean? And when you say, hey man, that last song you put out, it's not as hard as the other song. Don't be talking bad about my baby. You're in 6th grade. You're in 6th grade. First of all, if he wasn't into you, he'd be a pedo. That's number one. Number two, he don't know you. He don't care about you. Other than your record sales. There was no internet back then. There was no downloading. You literally had to go buy the tape or buy the, matter of fact, we're going back. This is before CDs, y'all. Yeah, I'm that old. Yeah, KG, I'm from back there, bro. We talking 86, 87. You understand? You talk bad about their babies and you damn near fighting in the lunchroom, throwing hands. Like, yo. I remember the dean came over to our lunch table. Was like, yo, what did y'all do to the girls? Nothing. You know what we said? His name was Mr. Lawrence. You know what we said, Mr. Lawrence? We said, we don't know if the new edition album is going to be as good as the first one. That's all we said. And he stared at us. We didn't do anything. Like that. Those are Tank fans today. No BS. Whoa!
what the
What? Don't be talking about my baby. You dudes are the broken wrist. You dudes are the LMNOP community. But be proud, be loud and proud. Be loud and proud. Cause I see you. You can't hide now. You can't tighten it up. You know, you catch someone doing something and they just, you know, they straighten it out, they're tired. Oh no, we saw you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. You already saw you. So let's talk some boxing. Can I ask y'all a question? Tank went on a rant. Make American boxing great again. Can I ask y'all a question? When was American boxing great for you? I want to see how old you guys are. I'm 49 years old. If my brother George is still here, I'm going to assume American boxing was great. George will say in the 90s. Maybe the early 2000s, we had some good things going on. But boxing has definitely lost its way when Gen Z got involved. So I'll say maybe the 2000s downward, all the way back to the 70s. Early 2000s, okay. Quan, what up, Quan? Damon Webster says 2000s, okay. Okay. First of all, I knew there was something strange when Tank was asked about Marvin Hagler, and he knew who Hagler was, but he said he never really watched him fight. I found that odd. Okay. Andre Jones says the Tyson era, that was the 80s. All right, you know, I'm not judging anybody. G. McCall says the 90s. Shogun says 70s, 80s. Okay. Here's the thing, man. I'm not going to have a conversation with anybody about the sport. Felix, what up? I'm not going to have a conversation with anybody about the sport. That Brothers UK say the 70s, Shay Girl says the 90s. That's what's up. I'm not going to have a conversation with anybody who was born in 2000. Which means if they were born in 2000, that means they're about 24, 25 years old right now. That means if they were watching boxing, they didn't start watching boxing with a critical eye until like maybe 2010, 2012. And it matured since then. And unless they've done homework in the past, by the time they were 18, and I mean watching full fights, because there's no excuse to be an idiot now. Full fights are on YouTube. I'm not talking about highlight reels. I'm talking about full fights. Okay? If you think Tank Davis is one of the all-time greats, I'm not even considering you at this point. And if you're one of those people here, Sam Seals, salute. My brother Thomas, what up? 2 times. Jimmy 2 times. You don't reserve the right to have you don't reserve the right to participate if that's your thought process. You just like this kid because he looks good at what he's doing, and he's shining against people he's supposed to beat. And you're entitled to that. You're entitled to be infatuated for whatever reason. Light skin, slant eyes, tattoos, braided hair, whatever it is. Whatever it is. But I want you to understand something. I consider you a foolish mortal. Back to the lawsuits. Y'all just told us that suing is soft. And that's not what you do. Basically, not only in boxing, but in life. Y'all remember that? It was just a month ago. Devin soft. Suing is soft. I get on these internet streets just last week, and this guy's threatening to sue YouTubers. That's strange. I said, is this real? I didn't know who he was talking about. Then a couple of days ago, I found out was he talking about Art Man? I'm like, what the F? How did we get here? Then I found out this dude, Ego, Boxing Ego, that guy, the huge channel, that guy, wrote like a love letter. Basically, that's what it was. Explaining his infatuation with this kid. You know, Ego, the other light-skinned nigga? Hold on, let me pause right there for a minute. Do y'all even know why we say that in the black community? Quit acting light-skinned? Do you see what I'm explaining? So he's talking about his braids, his tattoos, and his own style. And I'm like, no, Tank looks like every nigga his age and younger walking around New York City right now. It's a look they all have. He just couldn't afford, allegedly, to wear these expensive brands, but he looks like every other kid around here. All of them got tattoos from their ankles to their necks. All of them. But never mind that. Did he write this love letter explaining himself and told Leonard Ellaby? And then Ellaby told Tank? And now Tank is threatening to sue him? Art Man, that's what this is? That's what this is? But stop. Wait a minute. Y'all told me suing was soft. Y'all just told me that. Huh? Y'all just told me suing was soft. What happened?
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
Don't I tell y'all all you have to do? All you have to do is just sit back and watch. Sometimes you don't have to argue the point. Just sit back and watch. Now Tank is threatening to sue after y'all said it was soft. Right? Similar to, you look back, and I was quiet. I said, man, Tank is draining Ryan Garcia. He is, okay. And he drug tested the hell out of him, okay. And Tank stopped him with a body shot, okay. Tank also had spies in his camp. Y'all remember Sendy, the Mongolian kid? Ryan, are you okay? He's the one that bust up Ryan's ribs in sparring. Remember that? Remember he had moles in his camp that told him that he didn't eat breakfast that morning? Remember that? I didn't say anything. But that's true. Am I lying? And he stopped him with a body shot. That's what happened. Devin Haney fights Ryan. He didn't do any of that. He ain't had no moles in the camp. This motherfucker missed weight. And he popped dirty. And somehow, Devin Haney's the villain. After he popped dirty, somehow Devin Haney's the villain. And y'all, I'm talking about the Tank fans, were saying, good for him. I don't understand. But y'all march to this monkey's tune. Oh, Drew, what are you talking about? This? There's your big ape. Y'all kids have no code. That was all good. All you care about is that he allegedly beat Tank's rival that he scared to face, by the way. And I told y'all, shameless plug for my Patreon. I suspect I know why their relationship, there's a bond there because they've gone through similar things. And I'll just say that. I'll just say that. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. They're trauma bonding. It's deeper than you think, bro. They're trauma bonding. Enigmatic Son, salute. If I miss you in the chat, know that I love y'all. They're trauma bonding, y'all. There's no excuse for that. The only thing Devin, True Boxing Night, salute. The only thing Devin is guilty of is not doing the same thing to Ryan that Tank did. Oh yeah, Damon. Oh yeah, Damon. But I speak on certain things. I connect a lot of dots on there. And just remember, Tank is high-fiving and buddying up with a guy that wants to kill George Floyd again after resurrecting him and then join the Ku Klux Klan. And I don't give a damn if that was before or after he said that. The point is he said it. And Tank loves running to his Instagram, not Instagram, his Twitter. He loves going to his Twitter and just talking. I know he saw it. But let me remind y'all, big brother in life, salute. Let me remind y'all, this man would rather every fighter that was in Saudi, that was doing best financially for their families and themselves. 1 second, y'all. 1 second, y'all. Yeah. So never forget, man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. You know, T.O. running around with a wig. You know, speaking of T.O., he gets to run around talking about, you know, whichever monkey wants a banana. You know, this kid ain't going no tirade on Twitter talking about, yo, when I see you, da 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 da. He didn't say anything. He mentioned it briefly at his press conference sponsored by Temu. I'm gonna smack him when I see him. Yeah, you said you're gonna slap a lot of people when you see him. You ain't do nothing yet. You just talking, light skin. You just talking. And everybody over there, every fighter on those Saudi cards, every fighter over there is D-eaters. Hold on, I have to ban the user. Yeah, Flame De Niro, you just got flamed. That's why I got the smoke coming out of Tank's mouth. Because there's been something. That's how his mouth looks after. Yeah, okay. We're on YouTube, y'all. We're on YouTube. We're on YouTube. But that's how allegedly people have left that man's mouth, that kid's mouth, allegedly. The friction. That's why he needed those new teeth. Yeah, Thomas, you know why? Because that was a troll account that was banned. And these are the things that YouTube allows. When you say you don't want to be bothered with somebody, When you say you don't want to be bothered with somebody, you should only have to block them once. You know, and see, the guy came right back. Because I'm talking about his boo-boo. I'm talking about Tank, light-skinned Tank. Light-skinned Tank. And Salsa Ryan. Copper, what up, Copper? You know, they're off somewhere giving each other back shots. But understand, Ryan's over there in Saudi too. So I guess he's a D-eater now, right? So he wanted all of those. Yeah, Ava, I don't care who it is. I already told Press where to go to get that feel good about Tank. You want some feel good about Tank? This is not the place. It's not the page for you. Because I'm going to give you the truth about this kid. I'm not even going to tell you to prove me wrong. I'm going to tell you, get out of here and go somewhere where you get that feel good. Don't like this kid. As a black man, he's failed. As a Muslim, he's failed. And I'm looking at his career. All I'm asking is for him to do is to fight his contemporaries. Could he beat them? I'm saying I don't know. But you're not going to sit here and tell me he can. Because all I'm going to say is, okay, can he prove it, please? That's all I'm asking. I didn't go through this in the 90s. I didn't go through this in the 80s. 70s, I was a kid. Let me think in the 80s. The only fight that I didn't get that I would love to have seen was Sugar Ray Leonard and Aaron Pryor. And I'm sure there's a couple of more. But to this degree, where you're celebrating light skin, a tatted up light skinned monkey, and y'all telling me he's the GOAT, and I'm like, okay, where, how, what, who, what, when, why, how, what happened? He's the GOAT, but he didn't become undisputed at 135. How'd that happen? He's the best of the world. He has Devin's old belt. Why didn't he knock Devin out? There was 50 million involved in it, and this is the funny part. The funny part is this. Turkey went to this monkey first. The monkey who wanted the banana, he went to him first. Did he not? He said 50 mil, and he said 2 Ferraris. That's what he said. Well, let me tell you why this is funny to me. You talking all this trash. Straight Convo, salute. You talking all this trash. And it's looking like, and I could be wrong, but I don't know. It's looking like the PBC is now working with Turkey. So Tank, you might end up on the Riyadh season card anyway. I'm not exactly clear as to what exactly is going on, but you might be over there anyway. And is that what all the retirement talks is about? Freedom's March, salute, bro. Al's over there. This didn't just happen in the last couple of days, if this is official. Maybe that's why this kid's been talking about retiring. Maybe, I don't know. Retirement? You're so young. You haven't taken that much damage in the ring. I mean, I know you're talking, so if y'all don't know, a lot of the damage is really done in camp and sparring for years. And this kid's been getting whacked upside his head since he was about 8 or 9 years old. That's probably why he talked the way he do. Does he have memory loss? Does he? Asking for a friend. All right, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I just saw a text just now. One second, y'all. Get my brother up here real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. But the funny thing about life is people don't pay attention. This new breed of kids, you know, it's in the diet, man. Y'all saw all this stuff that's going on with cereal. They're talking about what they say. They said that the chemicals in American cereal are the reason why these kids are having ADD and all kinds of health problems and an excessive. Y'all notice that there's an excessive amount of kids nowadays allergic to peanut butter and stuff. The chemicals we use to color our cereal, they're not even used in other countries. To color the Fruit Loops look different. They're a different color in the UK than they are over here. I'm like, what's going on? The brighter colors that these kids are eating are chemicals that are linked to like cancer and stuff, and these kids are having behavioral problems. Tank grew up on Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Stop lying. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those retarded kids. Can't make this up. I am not. Let me upload these 2 videos real quick. Remind y'all. Drew, why you always on Tank's bumper? Because he's an idiot. Said, what up, Said? He's an idiot, and I don't respect him. Give me what I want as a supporter of the sport. Until you do that, I'm going to say what I want. Boss. When did I become the villain for asking him to make boxing great? Tell me. When did I become a villain for asking him to do what the greats have done? I'm not giving you credit. I'm not giving you credit for something you didn't do. Clown ass dude. And before I let my brother on, let me wait for this video to upload. I want to play this for you real quick. Damn, it's taking long for it to upload too. Sheesh. All right, here we go. Let me remind y'all.
You say before you retire you want to fight Devin and Shakur. Is that still the plan?
I never said that. When I said that? I never said that. But I would for sure. But I never said before I retire I want to fight them too. I never said that. You said
new deal, 7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about in those 7 names?
whoever you name, they could be in it.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
My brother 503 line in the building, man. What's good, Brody? How you feel? You on mute, brother?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's good with it, OG, man? I'm chilling, man. Enjoying this this snow day in Houston, man.
That's crazy how it's snowing. How often do y'all get snow?
Man, I seen it. This will be my second time seeing it in 30 years, man.
Oh,
so,
shoot.
Yeah.
That's
so it's not a common thing for it to snow in Texas. I think up north, like where BF at, you know what I'm saying, in Dallas Fort Worth area, they get more snow than us. You know what I'm saying? Because Houston is like southeast Texas, but yeah, man, it didn't made its way down here, bro. So I'm at the crib, man. I'm enjoying this shit. That's why I wanted to come on the platform and cook with you because I haven't been able to be on the platform with you brothers in a while. I think since the Usyk and Fury fight, and that was like in December, a month ago. Yeah.
So go on cook, bro. Give it to me. Go on cook.
Yeah, I see you going in on Tank, man. You know what I'm saying? You got there be you making these Tank Davis fans mad, man. I'll say this though. I think Tank biggest problem, man. You know, he just ain't fighting nobody.
That's it.
The Lamont Roach fight ain't it. And like in no disrespect to Lamont, you know, because he getting the opportunity of a lifetime, but it shouldn't be a criminal charge against a content creator or a fan to ask somebody to fight the other champions in your division.
Right.
You know, and I think people miss the message in your content because you're not asking him to do anything spectacular, bro. It's just this is what boxing was built on. Right. You know what I'm saying? You an OG in this shit. You grew up in the golden era of boxing, bro. You grew up in the 80s, the 70s, the 90s. You know what I'm saying? You remember vividly watching them fights, and you from New York, bro. So you come from that era of seeing great fights, whether you was going to Madison Square Garden or, you know, y'all was having fight parties in the 90s. I mean, you came up in that Tyson era, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You worked at that legendary club, the Tunnel. So you know about all of Mike Tyson stories and all that shit, man. You grew up in that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that with Tank, it's just he got listen, man, Tank got all the skills in the world to beat these dudes, but if he ain't displaying it in the ring, how can we say he's a pound for pound or he's a great talent? He's the GOAT. He's the new face of boxing, bro. You're not the face of boxing, fam. It's still Canelo.
Yeah.
Canelo still got all the numbers. I mean, if dudes want to play that numbers game, we can really say Jake Paul got all the numbers. Cause shit, he literally broke Netflix with Mike Tyson. How ironic is that?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And another thing I'm not liking too, big bro, I've been seeing dudes steady hating on Rider season and hating on Turk and what they got going on, bro. I don't understand. Like, if we didn't have, just think about it, bro. If we didn't have Turk Al-Sheikh last year, if we didn't have Rider season last year, do you know how bad boxing would have been?
Of course. Turkey is for the length of his hair, we need to rejoice. Cause I don't know how long he's going to be around. But he's getting fights done. He's getting 5 years worth of fights done in 2 years, maybe sooner. I remind people, Beterbiev and Bivol was supposed to happen at least 4 to 5 years ago. Turkey steps into the scene, and we're now already onto the rematch. And the undercard is pretty damn good. Riyadh season, people are finding out, man. It's
good. That undercard is great, bro.
Oh yeah,
that's man. See, I didn't, bro. I'm enjoying this, bro. Cause when I listen to you and Stormy B Man and Trick Noity and 7-8, when I listen to y'all talk about them Don King days, bro, I just wish I could have been around to see shit like that.
Bro, you'd have loved it, man. And
you know what I'm saying?
Us, that was normal stuff to us, man. And for us to come from that era and then look at this era, we're literally, that's why we're so rough on this era, because we're looking at it like, yo, what the hell's going on, man? This guy's contemporaries right here, and now we got to hear about, oh, well, he's on Top Rank and he's on PBC. We're like, yo, so what? Get it done. This is not an argument. This was never an argument. When the fighters wanted to fight, they got it done when they wanted to. Don't think for 2 seconds that Riddick Bowe couldn't afford Lennox Lewis. He threw his belt in the garbage, y'all. And I was riding with Riddick Bowe. He's from Brooklyn. He's from my city. And I'm the American. And I had no problem with Lennox Lewis, but I'm like, well, that's the rival. What does he do? He gets on international TV and throws his belt in the trash. And I'm like, well, there goes that. Apparently, I had more faith in his ability than he did. And I had to eat that. This is this crazy stuff right here. Crazy stuff. I don't identify with any of it. It is absurd. And it's disrespectful to me as a supporter of the sport. And it makes it difficult. But then when you look around, I look at these tank maniacs. I'm like, what the hell are you mad at me for? You don't know what you're talking about. I'm not into this. Oh, well, the fight between Tank and whoever didn't happen because the money wasn't right and this and that and multiply the popcorn in that arena and carry the one. Man, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. That was never our business. That was never my comment. Yo, when Hearns signed the fight, Hagler, I promise you, nobody cared about a purse bid or a cut or what. Nobody cared. All we talked about leading up to the fight, my uncles and my pops, all we talked about leading up to the fight was the fight.
That's it.
This is new to me, and I don't want no parts of it. I don't care.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. You came up in that real golden era, like where the OGs only cared about who was gonna beat who. Didn't nobody give a fuck about no ponytail, no leg tattoos, none of this weird shit that these dudes is doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. But see, this is why I love listening to you guys like you, the OGs that really came up in this shit, bro. Because you know you'll get lost in the sauce on this internet trying to find boxing content, man. Because these dudes don't really know shit about boxing for real.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I really enjoy listening to Stormy, yourself, man. Like, just real OGs, man, that really got love for this shit. Because I don't understand how dudes can hate Turk Al-Sheikh, man. Like, bruh. And I was on the internet yesterday. I'm looking, bruh, and I'm seeing that dudes is talking shit about this Devin Haney card. And I'm like, bro, you got Devin Haney versus Ramirez, a damn good comeback fight. Damn good comeback fight for Devin. You got Ryan versus Rolly. That's a damn good fight. And you got heavyweights on that joint. You got Bacoli and Ajab. Come on, bro.
Come on.
And it's in America. See, now, first, this is what I'm saying, bro. They constantly moving the goalposts with this shit. First, it was, they putting all the cards in Saudi Arabia. Well, they giving you Devin Haney and Ryan on the same fucking card, and you got a heavyweight fight. That's gonna be a banger. Somebody's gonna get knocked the fuck out.
I ain't going to the cards at all, man. Somebody going to sleep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like make y'all mind up, dude. What is it, bro? Then you got Canelo Crawford. They saying that's gonna be in America. So, what's the problem again? Because I thought it was that they taking boxing to the Middle East. Oh, now Devin and Jose Ramirez is a trash fight. Ryan versus Rolly is a trash fight. You want to know why? He fighting Rolly because he didn't want to take the drug test with Pitbull Cruz.
Thank you. Why did that change in the course of a week? First of all, to be honest, I really wasn't high on it.
Yeah.
Then as soon as he said two things. He said Ryan can't beat Devin clean. And then 3 days later, he says, I want him tested. Now all of a sudden he's fighting Rolly. And nobody wants to say anything about that?
Nobody wants to say nothing. But you're gonna get the real over here though. You're gonna get the real over here with Bronx on deck, with the LDBC, with the boxing community over here. We don't know what them other guys is doing. You know what I'm saying? Or what they
over
saying.
There blowing them. They over there blowing them.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they on their knees. That's why I got Tank's mouth smoking. Because he was blowing them. They over there blowing. You know, listen, man. Me asking Tank to prove he's the best in his weight class is not hate. Hate would be me asking him to move up to fight for Sebastian Fundora or something crazy like that. That's hate. Hate is what they did with Regendow, Mares, Frampton, Quigg, Santa Cruz. They all ducked Rigo, froze him out. Y'all didn't say anything. He had to go up 2 weight classes to fight Loma, and that was his first L. No one says anything. That was hate. Hate is telling Andre Ward, leave little Triple G alone, but go up and fight the Crusher Kovalev, in which he did. But that was hate. That was hate. That's not y'all wanting to see who could test their metal and see who's the best. That was hate. How y'all treated Andre Ward. How y'all treated Regan down. When y'all were telling Floyd to go up to fight Gennady Golovkin. That's hate. Golovkin was at 160. That's hate. Me asking Tank to clean out a division and become undisputed while doing it, that's not hate. That's me asking him to prove that he's the best.
Right. And you know what? And you know what, Drew? It's funny because all of a sudden when Devin Haney started building up his legacy, bro, that's when all of a sudden the shit didn't matter no more.
Yup.
All of a sudden belts didn't matter no more. All this and all. See, y'all can't play this game with us over here. Y'all can't play this game on Drew Titan. You can't play this game when y'all come to 503 Lion, when you come to the usual suspects. You can't play that game with us, bro. Because we've been here. We know what's going on. And another thing that I like that Turk Al-Sheikh is doing, man, he does not give a fuck about a fighter losing. Who cares?
Yep.
Who cares if one of these do? I don't care if Devin Haney loses to Jose. I don't care if Ryan loses to Rolly. I don't give a fuck if FA loses to Bacoli. Because that shouldn't matter, brother. Once again, Drew Titan, you came up in the golden era of boxing. All them legends lost. Hagler lost, Sugar Ray lost, Duran lost, Tyson lost, Holyfield lost, Ali lost. All them dudes lost, man.
Right.
But if you go to your hood and you talk to some of the other OGs in your hood and y'all talking boxing, and you ask one of them guys, man, who is your best fighter, your favorite fighter of all time? I guarantee you, they're gonna name somebody that has a loss. They're gonna name somebody that has a loss, bro. It shouldn't matter if these dudes are losing. It shouldn't. I don't care if Crawford loses to Canelo. I don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. Like, it doesn't matter to me. Listen, man, when you are in sports and you are going against the best competition, somebody is gonna lose, man. It's just like when the fucking New York Knicks was playing the Bulls. Yeah, we love Patrick Ewing and the Knicks, man. But they kept losing to the Bulls because the Bulls was just better. But that don't mean that Patrick Ewing and the New York Knicks ain't an all-time great team.
I'm glad you brought that up because this plays right into the thought process of these fans today. I had a conversation way back when I was on Facebook, and let me just say this: Robert Horry and Charles Barkley, right? And guys my age, we was like, man, Charles had a great career. And although he never got a chip, the career I'd rather have would be Charles. And of course, the kids that are like 2 decades younger than me, they was like, F that, I'd rather be Big Shot Horry. Big Shot Bob. I'm like, well, do tell, why? Well, he got like 7 chips. I'm like, great. And he was a key player, but I said, well, Charles Barkley, he's a top 50 all-time player. He's going to the Hall of Fame. Now, I don't know if Big Shot Bob's going to the Hall of Fame. And he was instrumental everywhere he went, but he wasn't Charles Barkley. Look at the numbers. It's not even close. It's not even close. But these kids would rather pop bottles and celebrate. And I said, well, okay, y'all like to pop bottles and celebrate the shine. Chuck had a shoe deal at least. Big Shot Bob ain't have that. What you got to say? Oh, well,
right.
They want to celebrate. They're like modern women. They want everyone else to do the work around them, but they want to be celebrating at the finish line without being there supporting. That's why I look at these kids like they're winning. And I also ask them, well, who would you rather be? Patrick Ewing, who's also a top 50 all-time player, perennial all-star, but he never got a chip? Or you want to pop bottles and be Luke Longley, who got 3 chips with Michael Jordan? Who would you rather be? And all of a sudden the chat got silent. You see what I mean?
Right.
And these are these Tank fans. They're in love with a persona. And the persona is not even good. It's tragic. And he's disrespecting not only Devin, he said everybody over there at Riyadh are a bunch of D-eaters. Everybody? So let me get this straight. Everybody's supposed to go to their companies and their countries and be loyal, while Tank, you sit up here and be the face of boxing in America and eat up all the money? Guess what, Tank? You're not even the face of boxing in America. Jake Paul, at least when he puts on cards, everyone on the undercard, they're very satisfied with their check. Jake Paul is running American boxing. He's not even, quote unquote, a real boxer, quote unquote. Tank, you're the real boxer. And you're not even in control of your own destiny. So for you to violate the men over there making a living, especially two in particular, your girlfriend Ryan Garcia's over there, and his boy, Teofimo Lopez, who called you out your name, is over there about to get a bag. He's finally about to get that $1 million, bouncing around in a dress. So what
That's true.
About that now? What do you got? What does a tankaholics got to say? Y'all, because y'all like counting money, right? Count that money.
Listen, man. Listen, Drew. They're gonna have to put they Timbs on, their constructions on, and lace them joints up real hard, and pack a lunch and got their hard-headed safety vests on, brother. Because they're gonna have to go to work.
Yep.
They're gonna have to work day in and day out, bro. And we gonna sit over here and we gonna rejoice and we gonna cook and we're gonna have these good real boxing conversations, because it's finna get real competitive.
Yes.
All that shit that you just said, bro, it's finna get real competitive with Devin Haney, with Teofimo, with Ryan, with all of the heavyweight fighters, all of the fighters in the UK. Wilder is coming back. Like, it's finna get real competitive, and I haven't even brought up Jake Paul in return when he started back doing his cards in 2025. It's going to be real competitive. These Tank fans are going to have to put in overtime work on the internet, because it's going to get real hard, bro. Because while he's doing what he's doing, you're going to have the best fighting the best.
Yep.
On a consistent basis, week in and week out. You're gonna have these top tier fights. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see Teofimo fighting Hitchison or fighting Boots Ennis. Yep. Boots Ennis gonna be fighting Stayonis, and Wilder might come back and fight AJ. You still gonna have Usyk out there, Daniel Dubois. You're gonna have all these fighters, bro. They are gonna be in competitive fights week in and week out, month to month, bro. And Tank Davidson and his maniacs, they're gonna be making excuses as to why, Tank don't gotta do this or Tank don't gotta do that, and it's gonna be just a bunch of BS, man. It's gonna be a bunch of BS, bro. And at the end of the day, we gonna be talking about real boxing, and they're gonna be talking about ponytails and leg tattoos.
what would be poetic justice is Tank losing to Lamont. I don't care if it's by knockout or if Lamont gets to the cards and he just gets the nod, because that means we'll get a rematch and probably a rubber match. And while Tank is tied up in 3 Lamont Roach fights, 2025 will almost be done, and Riyadh season will be putting on.
Right.
And I'm not going to break a stride worrying about what's happening with Tank Davis. If he messes around and loses Lamont Roach, that's going to drop his stock. And Al Heyman, is Turkey, let me ask you this. Is Turkey Al-Sheikh not doing what we wanted Al Heyman to possibly do when he first got involved in the boxing like 12 years ago? because we thought Al Heyman was busting these power moves. We was getting free TV. Never forget, we got Sean Porter and Keith Thurman on free TV.
Right.
So, and a lot of the fighters went to Al Heyman, and people were satisfied. And I was satisfied because I was getting a lot of the sport on television for free. And the only thing was that Al Heyman was a black man. So now that the PBC, to me, it looks like it's a sinking ship, and I think he's working with Turkey now because Turkey, it seems, and I don't know, but it seems that everyone's working with him because he's relieving a lot of the financial burden on these companies. Why pay these guys if Turkey's going to pay them? Fuck that. All we got to do is get with him, and he could fund these guys, and we ain't got to worry about arenas and stuff. We're saving money dealing with Turkey, and we're putting on these great events. So now Turkey comes in with real money, and everybody is over there, and we're getting what we want. And why do we got the Tank fans over here in America, who are not the majority, by the way?
Nope.
Angry at everyone in boxing doing what they're supposed to do, while Tank is fighting a guy that was a champion at 130 pounds.
Listen, man, what you saying is 100% accurate. Now, the difference in between Turkey and Al is Al was a front man, meaning that he was just the front guy for the PBC, but he was bringing in other investors to invest in the PBC, and he was going to different networks, paying and trying to work with the networks to get boxing on primetime television. So you had like a Fox, you had like an ABC, a CBS, FS1. He had all these different networks that he was working with. But see, when the money dried up, that's when you slowly start seeing the decline. And then they went to Showtime. Okay. Well, and this is a question that people don't like to bring up or ask, and I even ask the chat. If Tank Davis is such this mega quadruple superstar in boxing, why is Showtime boxing non-existent now? None. Why don't we have Showtime boxing anymore?
He was supposed to save it, right?
I mean, hey, I'm just saying he did a million pay-per-view buys on Showtime with Ryan Garcia, right?
Yeah,
that's what they love saying. They love throwing that million pay-per-views out there. Okay, cool. Okay, so why we don't have Showtime anymore? Why is Espinoza out of a job?
He took a severance package.
Exactly. Why when Showtime merged with Paramount, and you got an app with Paramount on there, right? And they have other sports on there. Why isn't boxing one of the sports that they have on their app? I mean, these is questions that need to be answered from the Tankamaniacs, because Tank is this grandmaster superstar, and he does all these great things for boxing. Turk Al-Sheikh does not need investors. He does not need funding. He does not need people to back him. He does not need any of that. He's bringing in his own money, his own revenue stream. He's partnered with the Zone, and I've heard that he's bought a percentage of the Zone. So now he owns part of the Zone. He bought Ring Magazine outright from Oscar De La Hoya. Thank fucking God that he did that. Bought Ring Magazine, restored Ring Magazine. We seen what he's done with Ring Magazine in the first couple of months. I mean, they had a gala, you know what I'm saying, a ceremony. You know what I'm saying? You can now subscribe to Ring Magazine and get the magazine shipped directly to your house, whether it's the paper format or the digital format, right? You know what I'm saying? They're using that platform to report boxing news on the daily. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all following Ring Magazine on your social media platforms, but it's out there. You know what I'm saying? And he's bro. It's a big difference in what Turk and Al is doing. Turk is bringing in all these promoters willingly. He's willing to work with any in everybody. You know what I'm saying? He not doing no shady deals or no one fight deals. No, he's bringing these dudes in, paying them, and getting them the fights that they want to fight. See, and that's the mistake that Al Heyman made, bro. That's the mistake they made because they was reluctant to fight, bring in other fighters from other networks to be on the PBC. They didn't want to bring Shakur Stevenson in for a multi-fight deal. They didn't want to bring in Crawford for a multi-fight deal. You know what I'm saying? So they just made a whole bunch of mistakes along the way. And I think that Turk he seen that and he learned what not to do. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I hate that Al Heyman is where he's at now with the PBC because, bro, they on decline, bro.
Hold on. 503. Let me talk to my stalker real quick. And let me screenshot this because, you know, documentation beats conversation. So my stalker, DZ400, this is the raging homosexual that ran over the Eagles card and said, Drew Titan's talking about you. Dizzy 400. He ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. But let me address your ignorance right here. He says Devin fighting on Ryan undercard. That's false. You see, you're too stupid to even troll properly. That's false. That's false. You see what I'm saying? So you're not here for boxing. You're here to sick duck, reading between the lines. You're here to sick duck and troll because you're infatuated with me. So let me give you my measurements real quick so you can go and rub one out. I am 6'2", 220, with a 6-pack of abs and a 9-inch penis. References furnished upon request. Okay? That's why you're here. All right? So now that I've properly gotten you off, get your Vaseline and get to work. Get to work. But do it in the privacy of your own home and hurry up out the bathroom because your mama got to use it. Okay?
Oh man, look, man, y'all dudes are crazy, man. Diabolical. What does Devin fighting on Ryan undercard have to do with anything, bro?
That's the funny part. He's not even fighting on the undercard. That's the funny part. But you see,
that proves my point, man. They love moving the goalposts. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but he's infatuated with me. That's what it is. So anything I'm pro, he's against. If this was a pro AJ channel, he'd be pro Wilder. See, I have fans, and that's like his 5th account. But I have fans. Exactly, T. Hunt. Deb is the headliner. But since you brought up Ryan, can anyone explain to me what happened with Isaac Cruz? Magically, he started talking about drug testing, and next thing you know, Rolly Romero's in. And let me disarm you Tank fans real quick. Let me disarm you guys. Everyone's wondering, hey man, well, Ryan's a drug cheat, but Turkey is giving him an opportunity. Tank fans, you don't reserve the right to talk about anything. Because Ryan and Tank are best friends. Remember when Tank said, hey Ryan, I'm out here defending you. If I found out you cheated, I'm gonna slap you. Ryan's response was, I didn't cheat, but we can run it back. Next thing you know, they're high-fiving and loving on each other. Remember that? They're trauma bonding. These kids were violated, and that's why they identify one another. Really? Really, Ryan? The poop shoe? Yeah, you too? Yeah. Both of them sitting down on the same couch.
Not only that, OG. Tank wants Vada.
There you go.
Tank wants Vada testing for itty bitty 130-pounder Lamont. He wants Vada for Lamont Roach. So
say that one more time, brother. Say it one more time.
He wants Vada for itty bitty 130-pounder Lamont Roach, bro.
Why? Because Lamont Roach is calling for a knockout all of a sudden. He finds that strange.
Not the big bad 8. not the Almighty Eight. Caesar himself, Planet of the Apes, King Ape, wanna VADA testing. OG, you can't make this shit up.
He wants VADA testing. Hey, Tank. Are you gonna go into the Lamar Roach fight without VADA testing? No. I thought as much.
Come on, man. You can't make this shit up.
So VADA's bad, but now he wants VADA. You understand? Right, exactly.
You take up for a drug cheat. You defend a drug cheat, but you want drug testing in your fight.
See what I mean?
Come on, bro. Come on, man.
When
like,
Tank
what
was
we
asked
talking
who
about?
does his drug testing, he sat there and said he didn't know.
Lying.
This guy.
Not only he made Ryan Garcia do VADA. He made Ryan Garcia do VADA and you put a rehydration clause on him.
Sure did. Devin didn't do none of that, and y'all made fun of him.
Come on, bro.
So now Devin's suing. Y'all saying that's the punk's way out. But this dude is threatening to sue a YouTuber. What is going on here? Tank fans, y'all can't say anything to me. Y'all can't say anything to me. And all of you knuckle dragging, big lip, hairy back apes that support Ryan Garcia, car fire. I don't want you around. I don't want you walking this earth. Car fire. Hey, DZ400, good looking out. I appreciate you.
Yep.
I appreciate you. I really do. See, these cats really think the magnifying glass ain't on them. It is. I told y'all 2025, we ain't effing around. This has become a legal issue now.
I told you, man, they're going to have to put their hard hat on. They're going to have to put their construction Timbs on and bring a lunch every day, bro, because y'all are going to have to work every day because you're going to get cooked every day, whether it's by myself, whether it's by Drew Titan 78, Queens of the Ring, Usual Suspects, man, Stormy B, man, Shower, Kano. You're going to get cooked, brother. You're going to get cooked either way to go because we're not letting up. None of this. Listen, man, we only like 20 days into 2025, and it's just getting started. You know what I'm saying? This is just the opening. We haven't even got deep into this year yet, and y'all already making y'allself look crazy. Already.
Yup.
Is Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez better than Lamar Roach and Tank? Absolutely is better. Yeah. Is Shakur versus Ken Austin better than Lamar Roach? Absolutely. Is Keyshawn Davis versus Baranchek, who is a champion at 135? Is that a better fight? You goddamn right it's a better fight. All these fights are better. If we just talking boxing.
That's right.
All these fights are better, man. El Rayo versus Gary Russell, that's a better fight. All these fights are better. David, don't even get me started on David Benavidez and David Morrell. Come on, man. What we talking about, bro? Y'all can't fuck with us.
And while we talking boxing, what are they talking about? What are they talking about?
Ponytails. Ponytails, and they making memes with our face on it, man.
They could, and you know, it's funny. They could do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
They could do whatever they want to do. Love my stalkers. You actually make the show. Love my stalkers. Love my stalkers. It proves that you guys are raging in your pants over me because you think I'm sexy. You look at me like how your mama look at me. My jump rope videos got a lot of views. I didn't know what sliding up in the DM was until I checked my DM. I'm like, what is it? Who is this? I don't know this chick. Get out of here.
Yeah, man. They I ain't gonna lie, OG. They obsessed with you, man. I don't know what it is, man. But these dudes, like, they weird, man. They weird.
They watched my jump rope videos when I didn't wear my jock strap. That's what it is. And they said,
Yeah.
"Oh, he's not lying." Not. I had to take one video. I'm not kidding. I had to take one down because my wife was like, "Really, nigga?" And I looked. I said, "Ooh, now I gotta take that down." The bounce was crazy.
Hey, man, I heard somebody say, Drew Titan ain't got no wife. He ain't got no kids. I was like, bro, why do you care? Why you care? Why you care what this man do with his personal life, man?
Because, and I know who said that too. That's an insecure man from Baltimore, by the way. An insecure man from Baltimore, with his language comes from a garbage can, just like Tank. Just like Tank. The thing is, he's not as talented as Tank. He didn't have the same backing as Tank, and he's in a hut, not even in an apartment building. He's in a hut somewhere by the inner harbor, hanging out with the geese. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. And he's worried about me and not boxing. I'm talking boxing. They talking about me.
Exactly.
Nigga, I got 2 wives. What you mean? I got multiple mouths to feed and fill. So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a family man. And I'm off the market, and that's why he's angry. That's the real reason why he's angry. I'm off the market. Because I'm not gay, but if I was single, in his eyes, I still got a shot. You don't. You're gay, dude. Because while I'm talking about this and questioning the integrity or lack thereof of MAGA Tank, you're talking about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'd rather, I want to ask, what I want to see next? Since I'm a hater, I want to see Tank move up to 154 and fight Bakram.
Oh, man.
I'd like to see that. I mean, I'd like that. Bakram. Yeah, move up to fight Bakram since Tank is the best. Do that. Oh, wait, hold on. He's beefing with Bud? Bud, chill. Don't chase Canelo. You versus Tank. Blockbuster. I'm going to that fight.
Yeah, and Crawford called him out too. But see, a lot of people don't talk about that though.
No.
Crawford called him on his bluff, man. If the Almighty 8, want that smoke, I mean, why not? He got so much to say about Crawford and what he doing, with Turk Al-Sheikh and them. Why not make that fight? That could be your first fight on Raw this season.
I'm with that. That. Exactly, Gary. Didn't he say he knock out heavyweights? That's what he said. That's what Leonard Smellerby said. That nose sucking up all the oxygen in the room. Okay, fine, man. Your Tank is this god. Then everybody around him is fair game. How about this? 503. Check this out. Would you pay to see Tank versus Brian Norman Jr.?
For sure.
Absolutely. Let's get it.
Sure. Man, listen, man. I'll pay to see Tank fight any of these top guys that we want to see him fight. Whether there's, I don't understand how us asking him to fight Shakur Stevenson is like a criminal charge. Like, why is he threatening to sue YouTubers because we asking him to fight the dudes in his division, bro? It shouldn't be a criminal. Drew Titan LLC should not be getting a cease and desist letter from GTD because he's asking a fighter to fight. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be that deep, man. It shouldn't get that serious, man.
How do y'all feel about Tank versus Gennady Golovkin? I'm with that too. Because Golovkin, he's been out the ring for how many years? And, he's old now. He didn't announce no retirement. That's a great fight. I think that's a great fight. Get him now. You get full credit. 168-pound Gennady Golovkin, drain him down to 154, and Tank, you go up to 140, 144. Get that smoke. Fight him on a Riyadh season card. Or flirt with that retirement like you've been saying. Because that's what he said. He said he's retiring. That's what he said.
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and get up out of here if you ain't gonna make nothing happen, man.
Yeah.
You might as well go ahead and retire, bro. Ain't nobody gonna beg you and plead with you to do your job, nigga. You a fighter, fight, box.
Yep. Now, our brother Mike S., who's from Baltimore, he said tanks beat everybody. They just need to fight. That's a fair statement. You're entitled to believe that. That's a fair statement. That's very fair.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm saying I don't know. I don't know if he beats Shakur. I don't think so. I don't know if he beats Devin. I don't think so. We're just saying fight the guys around you, and he hasn't done it. That's all. That's all I'm saying. If you think Tank beats everybody, that's absolutely fine. Because you know what? I can't say he can. I can't say he cannot. I'm just saying, can you make me? Can you answer? Can this kid answer the question? That's it, and that's fair. Just answer the question. Because the Tank, and didn't you hear me say there's still time? Tank could finally fight these guys and beat them all. And you know what I'll do? I'll get on here and give him full credit. Why? Because I only report what happens. That's it. I ain't gotta like him as a brother, but if he knocks out his contemporaries, or if he at least gets in there and beats him, I mean, I can't even give him credit for getting in the damn ring because he's not doing it. He's attacking people on social media, and it's like, come on, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like, god damn, man.
And,
All the potential in the world. I'm not giving motherfuckers credit for potential, man. You gotta sink or swim, man.
Yeah, and see, Mike S. He seemed like a cool dude. We not talking about guys like you because you're a real Tank fan. I'm talking about these Tank divas, these Tank maniacs, these guys that are obsessed with his ponytail and his leg tattoos and his chrome heart that he likes to wear. We talking about those type guys, bro. We're not talking about guys like you. Right.
It's okay when cats come in and say Tank over everybody. My response is great. When? I'm just asking when. Who's holding him back? Is it Al? Or is it? But they done told us that he picks his own fights. Evidence of that with Lamont Roach. So you do pick your own fights.
Yep.
You know you do it. I give credit where it's due. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving Shakur a hard time when it was appropriate, but now he's getting in there. I think he's going to smile on Floyd Schofield, but at least he's getting in there.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna use your platform to say it. This is what needs to happen, and it can be real easy for Tank Davis and his fans. Whoever has the better performance in the upcoming fight, Keyshawn or Shakur. If Keyshawn performs better against Baranchik, fight Keyshawn. If Shakur performs better against Kid Austin, fight Shakur. Or whoever wins. If Baranchik beats Keyshawn, fight Baranchik. If Kid Austin beats Shakur, fight him. It's easy. It's not hard. It's not hard, man. It's easy, man. We just don't want to continue to see you fight these other fighters from lower weight classes. If you are going to fight a guy from a lower weight class, fight Monster Inoue. The best.
Might as well. He might as well.
Right, Drew? If you're gonna fight a small guy, fight the best small guy.
Fight exactly, and that'll be interesting because Monster, y'all ain't gonna like this, but it's true. Monster has a whole country behind him. And Monster, he'll go to Saudi to fight you. He ain't got to come to America. If anything, Tank, you may have to go to Japan for that. And they stack their raps. It's legal over there. And I'm going to tell you, like how me and Stormy said about Cool Boy, I'll pick you to beat Monster, but don't let that boy hit you. Do not let that boy hit you because he could punch. That's just what it is. You see, Tank, you're not the rock star like you think you are in America. You know why? At the end of the day, you may be yellow, but you're black. So a majority of the country is not behind you. See over there in Japan, the entire country is behind Monster. So Tank, you put yourself in a rock and a hard place. Your fans have faith in you, and you are talented, which is why I get frustrated with you. But you know, through all of this stuff that I say about you, Tank, there is still time. You can still clean all of this up. Tank, you can shut me up. And I need you guys to hear me say this, man. There kind of wouldn't be anything more refreshing than for me to get on here and by 2028 to say, well, Tank put up and he shut up. He beat this guy, this guy, this guy, and at least 3 of those guys was his contemporaries, so I'm cool with it. Salute to Tank. Now, why can't I have that conversation? Because he's not doing anything. I didn't ask for Lamont Roach, and I say that respectfully. I'm not disrespecting Lamont. But, brother, you's a 130-pound champion. No one asked for that. I asked for Tank versus Devin. I asked for Tank versus Shakur. And now Keyshawn Davis is making noise. Tank versus Keyshawn. I see the brothers in here talking about O'Shaquie Foster. I'm with that too. I'm with all of that. But you're giving us Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach. And all these Tank fans, Tank said he was too small for 140. You was about to fight Isak Cruz in a rematch, and Isak was a champion at 140 when you was about to do it. Y'all forgot? I was like, wait a minute, why is he trying to rematch Cruz? I know, first of all, he beat him already. Second of all, he's at 140. El Rayo came in, beat Isak, took the belt, and then they propositioned El Rayo, and El Rayo says, I'm a champ at 140. I'm not going down to 135. I said, oh man, he's trying to drain El Rayo. What's going on here? Come on, Tank. I think your fans have more faith in your abilities than you, but you know what? I don't think your fan base are interested in your abilities. They're interested in your tattoos. Half of that fan base are interested in your look. The other half are the boxing fans, like Mike S in the chat right now. Salute to you, Mike X. Mike S. You know what I mean? I could talk to those Tank fans. I'm holding Tank's feet to the flames. That's it. He's annoying me with this pointless rhetoric. It's annoying. Get in there and do something. Get out of the monkey videos. I want nothing more than you to wake up and get out of the monkey videos. But until you do something that makes me turn my head for you to me to congratulate you on, you are the big ape. You're the big ape. You said you're bigger. Coach Cal, you're a bigger Cal fan. Oh, okay, man. All right. That's cool in the game. Bottom line is, this guy's a big ape. I just want him to do something. And what he might not want to do is still burn bridges over there in Saudi. Because if Al's over there, eventually he's going to end up over there. Or he might keep his word and retire. He might just keep his word and retire. And I just find it eerily strange that he was talking about retirement once we found out a little later that the PBC might be working with the Saudis. I just find that very coincidental. And to you Tank fans talking about Ryan Garcia, being a cheater but working with Turkey, Tank fans, you don't reserve the right to talk about Turkey working with anybody. Not when Tank and Ryan are best friends. So I'm just gonna kill your argument right there. But I gotta go to the plantation. It's like 13 degrees out here right now. 503 Line, my brother. Thank you for stopping through, man. Let them know how they can find you and everybody in the usual suspects.
Yeah, man. Y'all be sure to check us out. My channel is 503 Lion. Go subscribe to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, the Jab Jamboree. We go live on Sundays, Usual Suspect Sundays, right before Drew Titan, right after Stormy Sensei at 3 o'clock Central. You know what I'm saying? Find us on Supreme Beast Boxing Talk on the Beltway. That should be tomorrow, but I'm snowed in for the rest of the day, man. So I'm gonna just be making videos. Probably go live later on with the guys. And yeah, man, we just gonna keep cooking, man. I appreciate you for sending me the link, man, and being a real one, sharing the platform with me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm finna go play in the snow with my kids, man. You be safe out there, Drew.
Man, you too, brother. Enjoy the snow. And any one of my family, if y'all home on a day off, whatever, and y'all want to hop on a live, just hit my line, man. Hit my line. I saw it kind of late, but you know, our platforms are always 100% open door policy to all family, man. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App, the Super Chat. Salute to the monkeys.
Monkey!
You guys make the show. Salute to all you racists and stalkers. You're proving my case. Yeah, and shout out to YouTube. Yeah. Generating compliance daily. And salute to you lost Negroes. Code of the Ape, you will never have a seat at the table. Pay attention.
Oh, you should let me help you with that.
So considerate of you, Jimmy, but you know we don't allow kids in the house, so it's quite all right. It really is wonderful to see you, son. You keep up the good work.
And shout out to my stalkers. Sign up to my Patreon. You're gonna get it raw and uncut, man. I'm muffled here. But shout out to the Patreon. That's where you're gonna get it. General should be on, man. Let's head over there. Bronx on deck.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.